What's up, guys? We are back on Prize Picks, taking a look at some more NBA player props. This video covers player props on Prize Picks, all DFS platforms, and also sports books. These player props should be available pretty much everywhere. We have cashed 7 straight free plays in these videos, back to back to back videos. We have cashed every single player prop, and I'm looking to cash yet again today over on Prize Picks, this time in the NBA. Let's do it. Before we hop in though, if you guys are not already on Prize Picks and want to join, you can do so with the link down in my description below, and promo code DOMG can get you a first time deposit match up to $100. On top of that, if you guys like the research that I do in today's video and want to see everything that I play, you guys can check out the Dub Club. The Dub Club, you guys get every single entry that I make on 5 different player prop sites: Prize Picks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Sleeper, and Chalkboard. They all get sent to you a couple different ways, and that can be through the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, and Discord for a bunch of different sports, but mainly the NBA and the NFL. My Prize Picks lifetime net winnings over $5,000. You guys can see right here. I just cashed a 25x last week and also a 10x last week as well. So looking hopefully cash a 10x and a 25x again this week. But if you guys want to join, there's a special offer right now with a 2-day free trial. You guys can go ahead and just kind of see how I kind of do my player props. If you guys like the research that I do and kind of things like that, you guys can just check it out. 2-day free trial. If you don't like it, you can cancel it. Otherwise, you guys can end up paying for it if you guys are really liking what I do. So 2-day free trial, link for that is down in my description below. Go ahead and check that out. Or there's a second offer. If you guys already like what I see, you like my net winnings and just kind of the research that I do in today's video, you guys can check out the NBA tier, which is just basketball player props, but you guys get $5 off the first month. So if you guys get the free trial, you won't be able to get the $5 off the NBA tier. So kind of keep that in mind. There's 2 different offers right there, but that's pretty much going to do it. Let's hop in and get to these player props today over on Prize Picks. All right, so let's just hop straight in. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. Give me a follow on Twitter at DOMG Props. Join the free Discord. Link is down in my description below. And I think that's just pretty much going to do it. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Leave a like, and let's hop into player prop number 1. So first player prop I'm going to take a look at here is going to be in the points category. Going with just a base points prop here. I like Desmond Bane over 26 points here. He's at 25.5 on Sportsbook, but it's a little bit juicy. If you find him at 26.5, I don't hate it. But on Prize Picks, I really would not take him at 26.5. I'm really hoping he stays at 26. If he does end up bumping to like 26.5, I think his points plus assists is a fine spot. If you take a look at that, like 31.5, I don't think it's too bad. I think it's a pretty solid spot. But I would not be a fan personally of him at 26.5 unless you're on a sports book with like, minus 105 plus odds, things like that. But anyways, let's get into the research here on why I like Desmond Bane. We're going to use the props.cash research tool to take a look at Desmond Bane and his 26 points. If you guys like this tool, I've been using this tool for about 2 years now. I absolutely love it. I've used it every single day for my research on NBA, NFL, CSGO, NHL. I've researched all these different player prop sports with this tool right here. If you guys want to check it out, use promo code DOMG. The link for it is down in my description below. That will get you 25% off your first month. It's going to be $14.99 for your first month. And this tool has so much data that will help you find good player props. So let's just take a look here at Desmond Bane here. So him at 26 points, he's over us in 9 out of 17 games this year and only 28% between this season and last season. The reason why he's at 28% right there is because his shot attempts were down, and also John Morant was in the mix. This time around, there's no John Morant. He's been suspended, and you can see he's over in 9 out of 17 games with 2 pushes right exactly on that 26 number. We take a look at how he is in away games. He's over this in 5 out of 8 away games so far this year with 2 pushes. So he's only missed this in 3 away games so far this year in those like 10 games that he's played. But really the reason why I like this player prop here is going to be a matchup here. He faces Detroit today. Detroit is a very, very nice matchup for opposing point guards and also opposing shooting guards as well. They rank top 10 in both. So, point guards, they allow the most points per game. Shooting guard right there, they allow, the 6th most. So it's just an amazing matchup for opposing guards. And I think Desmond Bane should be able to take advantage of that, especially coming off of a 27 and a 30-point game right there. But how have opposing point guards been against Detroit here? Let's take a look at some of these guards. So Darius Garland, he had 22 points. Jalen Brunson had 42 points. D'Angelo Russell had 35 against this team. Opposing shooting guards, let's take a look here. Donovan Mitchell had 20 points right there. He probably should have gone over, but ended up missing that at 20. Struss, though, had 22 against his team. Then they faced some kind of lower end guys here. They haven't really faced too many high end ones. DeJounte Murray, though, had 32 against his team. So there's just been a very, very nice matchup for guards. And with Desmond Bane, being in this type of offense that's kind of revolved around him with John Morant being out, I think he should be in a great spot. This game also has a very low point spread, kind of surprisingly. So if we bump his minutes up here to games where he's played 33 or more minutes, that's if he sees his full minutes. He is over this in 67% of games this season and 42% between this season and last season. That was with John Morant. So let's factor in games without John Morant. That goes up to 52%. So with this matchup here, and hopefully he sees minutes as well, I think it should be in a great spot here. So Detroit has been getting destroyed by opposing guards, and I expect that to continue today with Desmond Bane hopefully having a very, very good game against Detroit. But now let's move on to player prop number 2. We're going to head over to the points plus rebounds category here because we scroll down just a little bit here until we find the Chicago Bulls. I like Nikola Vukovic over 28.5 points plus rebounds against the Charlotte Hornets today. You might be looking at the last 5 here and say he's only been over in one of his last 5 games. And funny enough, that's against Milwaukee. He's pretty good against opposing centers and big men. But so Vuk is over this in only 29% of games this season and 46% between this season and last season. However, let's take a look at the injury report for today. So today we have Zach LaVine, who is going to be out. And in games with him out this season, he has been over in 1 out of 3 games, with one of those misses being right there against Oklahoma on the hook right there. So, but you take a look at between this season and last season, he was very, very good last year without Zach LaVine as well. You see right there, he had 30, 30, 32, and 32. One of those misses were against the Spurs, which did you see? Yeah, you only saw 24 minutes in that game. He actually cashed with 27 minutes against Dallas right there. There's a lot of upside for him to have some really, really good minutes today, especially with Zach LaVine being out. I mean, if you just take a look at his minutes that he saw without Zach LaVine so far this year, 32, 39, 37 minutes, he's been very, very good. Let's take a look at his just his game log when he sees those 32 plus minutes, which he's seen in every game without Zach LaVine so far this year. Take a look here, he's over in 57% of games between this season and last season when he sees those full 32 plus minutes. However, he hasn't been great so far this year, I will say for sure. But with Zach LaVine being out of the mix, it gives Vuk a lot better usage, and it also gives him some more field goal attempts as well. So I think he should be in a pretty good spot. Take a look at how he is at home, up to 59% right there between this season and last season. So up just slightly, down a little bit this year, only over in 3 out of 9 games, but I think he's in a great spot here. I think this line is low enough for me to feel comfortable here, despite him not being very good in these last few games here. You can also take a look at his field goal percentage as well. You can see it's been pretty down. I mean, 25% shooting, 33% shooting right there. As long as he shoots, 44, 46%, and as long as he, sees his full amount of minutes, I think he should be able to go over against the Charlotte Hornets team, who has not been super great against centers either. Take a look at Charlotte. They're kind of right in the middle of the pack right there, allowing 23.58 points per game to opposing centers, which is in the top half. Then you take a look at the rebounds per game. They are allowing the 3rd most rebounds per game to opposing centers. The reason why I didn't kind of go with the PRA is going to be because of the assists right here, allowing the second least amount of assists. So I'm liking both spots here. I'm liking Vukovic at 28.5 points plus rebounds. I like Desmond Bane over 26 points. And I'm also fine with the 31.5 points plus assists personally. He's been dishing the ball out a lot lately. I don't know that will necessarily continue, but I do think that number is a little bit better than 26.5 points. But that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best of luck with your player props on PrizePicks or wherever you guys are playing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. We are not done quite yet, though, because, again, Dub Club 2-day free trial. I will not have this up forever. So if you guys want to check out the 2-day free trial, link for that is down in my description below. That's going to be for the all access, by the way. All access, all sports, all everything. But there's also a player prop research tool that I want to show you guys. The Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer and the DFS Correlation Tool as well. All you guys have to do with this optimizer here, this is the optimizer. Optimizer link is down in my description below. All you have to do is click the refresh button. When you press the refresh button, it pulls up the best suspected value plays on that player prop site, as you guys can see right here. They have this tool for sites like PrizePicks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Flip, Sleeper, all these different player prop sites right here. And I believe they're also adding better to the list as well, coming up here really soon. So if you guys want to check out this tool out, you can do so with the link down in my description below. There are 3 tools wrapped into the fantasy bundle over here: the optimizer, fantasy score projections, and a DFS middling tool. You guys can check that out right there using my promo link down in my description below. But also there is a tool sold separately, which is called the Correlation Tool. This is the tool that I used to hit the 25x not too long ago. This tool is up 581.5 units here since August 18th, which is absurd. I really do love this tool. I think it's a great tool. All you have to do to find correlated plays here is just, click on one of these games right here. You see right here that if Brock Purdy goes over his passing yards, there's correlation, because if he goes over his passing yards, there's a good chance that George Kittle is going to have some of those receiving yards there leading into Brock Purdy and his passing yards. So that's kind of what the correlation tool does. It's a very nice tool in my opinion that cashes quite a bit, as you guys can see right here. So this tool is definitely on the pricier side, but if you can afford it and it's something that you're interested in, the link for it is down in my description below. So you guys can go and check that out right now. But that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys over in the Dub Club, hopefully. And that's pretty much going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in the next one. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Best of luck. Play responsibly.